all the participants of the hybrid training workshop. My heartiest congratulations to you. You are now part of the connective learning, and this is just a window, a start. And you have miles to go, and I'm sure that you will be very successful in whichever field you are in. This takes me back to the first year of this very traumatic pandemic situation, when we spiraled into a zone, a landscape which we had never imagined existed. There we were finding our digital bearings, and now, after a year of navigation, we still are on an uncertain mode and looking out for the next possibilities, for further levels. Hybrid learning is the new phenomena emerging and immensely popular today. And there's a very strong reason for that. Hybrid learning is an amalgamation, a very effective amalgamation of classroom learning methods, of experiential learning objectives, and of course, the right digital tools. One would have never imagined that the virtual platform would lead us to holistic development. There was always a big question mark on that. But I'm pleasantly surprised and so happy to share this, that the holistic development progress is possible, and hybrid learning will bring that into the education system. It has an exceptional degree of flexibility. Well, you look into the learning styles of the students. You can customize it by using the hybrid learning patterns. A student can be linguistically strong, or can be creatively inclined, or can be a logical thinker. There are varied innovative tools, and it's just up to the approach of the educationist, of the team, of the students to come together and identify and customize the learning style. And the student can learn to the best of its ability through his or her own personal style. Isn't that most amazing and so futuristic? So we are here now in the future. In the physical classes, it used to be a herd system. We had to follow a certain pace for the entire class. There was a defined pace. If you look at hybrid learning, there are various possibilities to choose from. So a child can learn at his or her own pace. Another great aspect. The asynchronous learning has recorded sessions always available for the student to go back to. The teachers and the peer group can share PowerPoints, notes, videos, have conversations, join in a Padlet, have brainstorming, and all this can be done from the comfort of your homes or at a convenient pace of the child. So this is how hybrid learning brings to us a special pace for every child. Of course, it requires a lot of strategy and planning by the educationists and the facilitators. Another very strong point of hybrid learning is their assessment patterns, which is also very truly customized. When we talk of assessment patterns, we have the e-evaluations, we have granular reports, benchmarking, peer benchmarking, and the insights. So here you have evidence of the child's strengths and weaknesses. All this can help us to optimize the child's learning and support the child at every step that he takes to progress. With such a sophisticated array of tools, it's not surprising that many of the educational landscapes have moved on to the hybrid learning platform. Our teachers are now enabled to strategize their lesson plans and curriculums, and they are customizing it using the hybrid learning tools. We can see the evidence of it in the classes. Personalized lesson plans bring the students very close to our teachers, and every teacher can touch every child. No student is left behind in this system. They have moved from becoming Microsoft innovative educators to experts, and then forward to become mentors, enhancing and upgrading their skills constantly. One more aspect of hybrid learning is the exceptional point wherein at every different level expectations are met, whether it be the pre-primary section where the playway method is enhanced, or the primary level which continues with gamification, the discovery and joy of learning, or the adolescent stage where research and studies, the immersive reader is used. This led me to understand the benefits of hybrid learning, and we also encouraged our administrative team. Now we are so proud to share that even our administrative team are understanding the benefits of hybrid learning. This definitely deserves a global connect, and we reached out across the nation and even abroad to progressive educators and administrators, encouraged them to move on and to learn more about this new landscape in education. Having said this, there are some very beautiful aspects which have evolved in our school. One of the most touching aspects in my mind is the virtual bonding, the virtual platform, which has become a culture of bonding. The usual glass ceiling which is there between the students and the teachers across the computer system, or the bridge between the parents and the teachers, which is very challenging to cross. This is the bridge which we feel very strongly that we have been able to cross proactively, and there's a very vibrant communication system between our parents, our teachers, our administrative team, and our students. This has brought a beautiful, healthy relationship in the school. The happiness quotient is very high throughout for our parents, our students, and the fulfillment of our teachers is a delight to see. All this comes out in their lesson plans and how they use their tools, how it is effective, whether it be the joy of discovery in the pre-primary level, the gamifications, and as they grow older, our teachers are moving on to systems and tools which are so engrossing that we virtually have no absenteeism in the school. Socio-emotional health is as important as the subjects that we are teaching them. This has been possible because of the various tools, and there's also a reflective tool in the hybrid learning system wherein the emotional pattern of the child can be reviewed from the back end, and it can help us to support their emotional gradient. The co-curricular activities use various adaptive methods, at the same time making it very engaging for students who are creative and who love art, performing arts, who are very engaged in the dance and music systems. And here we have very, very beautiful emerging streams coming up. I wish the Connected Learning Fraternity, who have just undergone the training, all the very best in their initial steps towards this very progressive learning curve. We are certain that you will be able to take it forward, whether you are in the corporate world, you are administrators, part of the business community, educators and facilitators. We hope that all of us thus enabled will be able to utilize this upgraded skill for the benefit of a larger community, bring awareness, and the purpose of this would be to touch people across geographical and cultural borders. I am privileged to be part of this proactive and vibrant global connect.